Hello guys. So today I've decided to do this video because I've been asked, whoa, we have new tier 7 premiums, do we have to buy them rather than, let them stay here in the tech tree? Well, considering the fact that I'm playing this game for about more than 2 years now. I have who knows how many hours, more than 2000. I'm into statistics in this case, and I've been trying to understand, because I really like the new tanks. Do I have to buy them and spend more money on them rather than play with what I have? And here we have the M1A1 clickbait, basically, which is completely new tank. But there is something that you should know about this game, and I'm using the rule of 3, which means, like in this case, you can see it here. This is the rule of 3. You have 3 premium tanks with pretty much similar BR, and you're losing first one in the battle, you're going with the second one. If you lose the second one, you're going with the third one. You never lose credits if you kill with each one of them. Example, 2 tanks. Let's say that you kill 2 tanks with the XM1, you die. After that, you have 2 tanks with the KVT, then you die once more with the M1128, Wolfpack, whatever. So you have 6 kills on premium tanks, and if you don't want to use backups to make more kills, you're going with the LAV, right? But in this case, the rule of 3 is applied when you have 3 tanks from similar BR, and you can use them to grind faster. In this case, you have the clickbait, which is the only premium at 11.3. Well, can you make the rule of 3 happen here? Of course not, because you have only one tank that's premium at 11.3. You can put these tanks from 11.3 on M1A1 in this case, which I have 3 of them basically. But what is the difference between these tanks, example, or the British OES? It's interesting. Why, you would ask? Well, pretty easy to understand. You're going to your 11.3 M1A1 example in this case, and you see that this thing grinds as rewards 733% of experience and 570% of silver lions, right? Well, I will show you something. Look at this M1A1 HC. The same amount of experience, but half of the reward for the silver lions, right? Well, do you have to buy a brand new 11.3 tier tank M1A1 clickbait to have the same amount of experience grinded, which you pay just 3000, because these vehicles, as you can see, are talismans, right? So they have the same amount of experience grinded as a premium tank, but half of the silver lions. I can make it. And would you buy it for 570% of reward for the silver lions? And here you have 285. Here we have example, again 285, considering the fact that you have premium probably. And then apart that, you have this tank that's just beautiful to see, with the fact that you can have these ones, but you need to understand one thing. The best money maker tanks in this game are these ones. 6.3, 7, 8 maybe. because the battles are much easier and you can achieve much more things with basically not even putting some skills inside the game. And with the M1A2 you're being seen from the entire map with the thermals and stuff like that. Do you really believe that you can make money with 11.7? Well, you can, of course, but the best way is that you have some premiums that are around 9.3, let's say, or 6.7. Example, with this things, with this configuration here, the FV is just because there is I didn't find any tank that's really actually important to play, because example, this Centurion MK2 is stabilized at 6.7. You know what that means? You kill tanks while you are driving and no cares given at all. You do whatever you want, right? So do you have to buy them? This Challenger 2 11.3, which is 9,620 golden eagles, do you have to? Well, the answer is if you like them because it's beautiful, well, maybe yeah, if you like them, but consider the fact that you are having the same amount of experience grinded, example with the Challenger DS, which is probably even cheaper. I don't remember, 732 for 11.3, and here we have 700, let's say. I mean, it's pretty much 660. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing with not that much of a difference, I would say. Probably you have to make to play like 2 more battles, something like that, but it's nothing important. So should you buy them? Well, at my opinion, if you are some guy that collects these things and you want to buy it because it's beautiful, because you want to have it, well, in that case, yes. But if you want to grind faster, just make a couple of tanks or 3 tanks, the rule of 3, of course, that I explained you before. Talisman, and you'll have the same amount of experience if you want to grind faster. Of course, the silver lions are going to be, let's say, grinded with some premiums that you've got on your account. Example, in this one, I have these 3 tanks. Example, I play 5 battles with them on A2. I play 2 battles with these ones, and I'm not losing any money, you know, any silver lions, I mean. And at my opinion, 11.3 without the rule of 3 here, 11.3 as battle rating, without the rule of 3, or having 3 different tanks from the same tier, is just useless, because you'll put it here somewhere, I don't know, but it's not going to make that much of a difference for a battle, you know. And if you're a brand new player that wants to buy the M1A1, you have the free one here, right? Why you should buy this one? I mean, you believe that you're going to grind faster? No, I'm telling you, you're not. If you are a pro, probably yes, but in the majority of the cases, you're not going to grind faster, trust me. That's not what's gonna happen. Here you don't have 11. Okay, you have this one, that's 11.3, but the UK is not having even thermals, so I don't really know. Well, you got it. No, the UK yes, but the UM2 is not having thermals. It doesn't matter. But always the rule of 3. Like here, I have 3 premiums, the BMP, and I put yesterday this thing here just in case, you know, because I like it. It doesn't matter. But actually, at my opinion, save your money on this one. I mean, I love the tanks. You see, I have a lot of premiums, but I'm not gonna buy this one or the OES, because at my opinion, it is just useless to spend money on this, I would say. And why buying them? Consider the fact that you can't enjoy that much of a tank in this specific case, or not how I want it, let's say. in my opinion, you should stick with what you have as a premiums, and if you want to grind faster, 3000 GE, 3000 GE, and you will grind at the same speed. It doesn't really matter. Really, it doesn't matter for the experience. Just if you like them and if you want them, that's a different story. But if you want to buy them just because they're premiums, it's not worth it. I mean, don't do that. It is completely useless. If it's a plane, yeah, I would say yeah. But if it's a tank, like in this case, that you have much more of these premiums and not. I mean, I'm grinding my silver lance with the example here with the premium tier 8. I have these tanks here, the T10, IS6 and the object 120, and on a single battle you are grinding like 50-60k of silver lance, so I don't really go down on the silver lance, never actually, if I want to. But that's your choice. You decide if you buy them or not. At my opinion, it's not worth it. And just a couple of tanks with talisman is going to make that job happen, to grind faster. So, in my opinion, don't even bother buying them and spending 70 euros for a tank, you know, because it's not really, it's not gonna be what you are expecting, let's put it that way. So yeah, and in this case, I'm strongly advising you to not buy them because it's useless. In this case, if you're a new player, that's your choice, but you're not going to achieve much with those because they are difficult to play. They are not like the tier 6 or I mean BR6 or 7. So save your money, buy some talismans for the 1/3 of the price, because if you want 3 tanks to grind faster, it's going to be like 9000 GE, which equals basically to the price of the OES, and you are going to grind 3 times faster because there are 3 talisman tanks with 3 high amount of experience grinded, and not 1, like in this case. For the money, lower tier, I mean for the silver lions. So this is how the strategy is working for me, guys. So I'm strongly advising you to not spend your money on these specific vehicles, because at my opinion it's useless. Otherwise I'm going to tell you, yes, buy them because it's useful, you know, but in this case it's not. I mean, it is not. So if you made it to here on this video, like and subscribe, and I will make more videos in the future for anything so related to the War Thunder game, like, yeah. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't spend your money on these specific tanks, I'm telling you. And see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching.